Greetings, I'm Demonac, and this appears to be a vlog. Somebody stole my recycling bin. These things are provided free by the city, but some jackass was just wandering by and was like, well, I could call them up and get one delivered, but I'll just steal this guy's instead. So now I've got to do all the work. I've got to call them and wait like 2 weeks. Got to call them during some kind of business hours. They're probably open between like 0 o'clock and 1 o'clock. It's really important that I have a bin because I recycle about a light cruiser worth of aluminum every year. I've seen a lot of fairly well-reasoned arguments that indicate that many forms of recycling kind of waste energy and aren't actually very useful, but nobody disputes that recycling aluminum is a good thing to do. It bears mentioning that whatever jackass stole it was most likely drunk. In fact, there was an empty beer carton on my lawn indicating that some drunkard probably thought, hey, it's a fair trade. So anyway, I put out another comic at anothergamingcomic.com, so I should be able to put up one every week for at least the next couple weeks, because I have a bunch written now. Still trying to work on videos, obviously. I'm still adjusting to the new schedule I have at work. I've got it all set up so that I cram all my working into 4 days, and I have Wednesdays off in the middle of the week. So I actually have a 2-day work week, but one of my weekends is half. Still awesome. The hope being that Wednesday would be another productive day when I can get more stuff done rather than coming home from work and then playing games and then that being my entire evening. We'll see how it works out. There was a thing that bothered me in one of the last Harry Potter movies. I think it was in the book too, can't guarantee it, don't have time to go back and reread the books. There's a scene where somebody disarms another wizard, and then with 2 wands in their hand, they fire off a spell that's like twice as powerful. As a person with any kind of min-maxing or gamer mindset, that should cause you actual physical pain. Logically, if having 2 wands in your hand makes your spell twice as powerful, then every wizard in the entire world of Harry Potter is an absolute moron for not just carrying around a stack of wands, just duct taped together like this many, so when you cast a spell, you're casting like Kaioken times 20 Stupify. This would of course create a gigantic arms race, culminating in the scene where Voldemort decides to take out Hogwarts Castle by teleporting in with a bundle of wands the size of the London Ferris wheel, using some kind of polymorph-related potion to enlarge his hand to be big enough to touch all those wands at once, and then with one giant Avada Kedavra, a giant thermonuclear green blast erases Hogwarts Castle from the face of the earth through the shields. Obviously this is not conducive to good drama, and if it really worked that way, then every wizard should be doing it, and the fact that they're not doing it ought to indicate that it doesn't work that way, and therefore, when someone casts a double wand spell, it should have had no additional effect. Otherwise, it's just stupid. But actually, every wizard in the entire setting, including super geniuses like Albus Dumbledore and Lord Voldemort, are actually morons anyway for not carrying around dozens of extra wands. Seriously, they should be loaded up with them. They should look like Neo from the lobby scene. Because the primary method of wizard combat is to disarm your opponent. Once your opponent is disarmed, he can't cast spells back at you. Solution? They should all have like spring-loaded wand holsters up their sleeves and loads of extras so they can actually do that thing where they're like anime running parallel to each other and blasting wands out of each other's hands and they keep pulling out more wands as they go along. If you feel like reading in books again, try to think how many times carrying a spare wand would have saved someone's life. Oh, well, I better get back to work.